Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is the first video you are seeing from me, welcome. In today's video, I will be rearranging and deep cleaning my bedroom. Normally, I just let you watch me clean with music playing, but I wanted to do something a little different for this video. While I clean, I'm going to talk about something that has been on my mind for some time now. This is something that I've wanted to do for so long, but I just kept putting it off. But before I get into that, I wanted to mention that we moved into this house about a year ago, and when we moved in, we were unsure how we wanted to arrange our furniture. After having our room this way for a few months, my husband and I decided we wanted to try something different to see if we like it better. So sit back, relax, and watch me clean while we have a little chat.
It's real, cause I can get him out of my head. I don't care what we do, everything's feeling new. Even if we stay in bed, my heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. You know I want him, nah, 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 nah. My heart is saying yeah, 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 yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it's dark, when it's dark. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want, if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want.
So the subject I want to talk about today is the privacy, oversharing, and exploitation of children on the internet. And I know this is a very touchy subject for many, so I want to make it clear that I do not want to offend anybody in any way with this video. I have several friends here on YouTube who I respect, and I especially want them to know that this video is not aimed at them in any way. I just wanted to share my personal experience and what I have discovered over the past year.
Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos. Caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights in whatever can be found. Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
So one day I was watching YouTube videos and a video popped up on my recommendations. The thumbnail had an image of one of my favorite family vloggers and it had the word exploitation somewhere in the title, or it could have been on the thumbnail, I can't really remember, but this caught me off guard and it intrigued me at the same time, so I clicked on it. Clicking on that video eventually changed my mind on the way I view the family vlogging world. The video I clicked on was from a channel called the Dad Challenge Podcast, And Josh, the creator of this channel, was talking about how this family vlogger mom that I followed was exploiting her children and how wrong it was. Some of the things he talked about were how she would document and share hospital visits, medical information, challenges at home and school, puberty, and stuff like that, and how dangerous that could be for her children. And these were all things I never thought twice about because it is pretty normal for family vloggers to share that type of personal information with their audience. And I'd seen this video before, the one from the family vlog mom, and at the time I saw nothing wrong with it, but seeing it through Josh's eyes was completely different. I started to see how it actually could be a bad thing. And this is actually something Josh aims to bring awareness to. One of his main goals is to expose what he describes as the exploitation of children on the internet through family vlogging and the actual dangers of this type of content. He sees the exploitation of children as parents getting paid to put their children and their privacy all over the internet for others to consume. So over the next few months, I continued to watch Josh's videos, and with each video, I found myself discovering more and more about how bad this actually was. And looking back, I realized that a lot of the things he was talking about I could relate to, which started to become pretty scary for me. So I started my channel off wanting it to be a family vlog channel because I had seen so many families make it big just by vlogging their day-to-day lives, and so I thought, I can do that, like why not? And so I did. And when I first told my children that I wanted to start a YouTube channel, they were very excited. They would talk about it constantly, ask when we were going to start, and they would tell anybody who would listen. And I was excited too. But in the back of my mind, I always knew it could be unsafe. But I found myself pushing those thoughts out of my mind, and I just told myself I would be careful, that I wouldn't show anything that would expose where we lived or give any information that might put them in danger. And at the time, I didn't realize there was so much more to it than I could have ever imagined. Some of my very first videos were of my children only. I didn't show myself because I felt uncomfortable being on camera. And looking back, I do question why I was okay putting my children out there when I wasn't even comfortable myself. But eventually, I did get more comfortable and I started to do daily vlogs. As time passed, I started making friends with other mom YouTubers and I started to follow the trends, so to speak. I started to create videos that I saw them doing, such as cleaning videos and product reviews, and this is where I feel like my channel started branching out and became more than just family vlogging. But even though I started to branch out, my end goal was always to primarily do family vlogs.
Clockwork of our romance, you make me feel so alive, always there in my mind. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on, if you're gonna be moving on solo. Wait a second, 'cause they're playing the best song. I'll be there if you reach out to me. Reach out to me. Reach out to me. I'm a rolling stone tonight, never to be settled. Though I know I can't deny your eyes, I've got this inner battle. I don't know how to act. I ain't a person who understands the commitments of a romance, but somehow I need you close. I'll go wherever you go. But I just don't know if I'll dance with the lights on.
One of the things Josh talks about on the Dad Challenge podcast is how children cannot give informed consent to being on the internet. Yes, they can give general consent by saying yes or no when asked if they want to be filmed, but informed consent is a completely different story. Informed consent is defined as permission granted in the knowledge of the possible consequences, risks, and benefits. Meaning, our kids have to fully understand the risks and consequences of having their private information out there for strangers to see. This is something that I don't believe they are able to comprehend and do, but us being adults, we know the dangers. We know that there are bad people out there, but kids just can't fully grasp that, and they shouldn't have to. Yes, we can talk to them about stranger danger and being careful around people they don't know, but they don't need to know the fact that there are people out there who will take images and videos of children that are seemingly innocent and do bad things with them. This is what I am looking to protect my kids from. And this is something I think a lot of moms who are putting their kids out there don't really know is happening. In the beginning, I was unaware that it was so easy for people to download and edit your videos, and it is an ongoing problem that a lot of people are either unaware of or choose to ignore. Another scary thing that I discovered was that there were people out there who were putting timestamps on videos of kids doing regular kid things, or like in diapers, during bath time, in dance leotards, with their mouths open at the dentist, and even just eating. And they were adding timestamps to these videos for other disturbed people to view, rewind, and play over and over again. And then they were adding these videos to playlists and sharing them with each other. I don't think a lot of us knew, but this was one of the reasons why YouTube took the comment sections away from family channels for a little while, and to me, that is very scary.
That I never could explain. Fill the blanks in our dirty sheets. When I'm missing a single piece, what are we doing? Turning gray, and somehow there's no one to blame. We don't know how to behave, we don't listen. Now this is the price that we pay, facing the problems we made. None of it makes any sense. Can you feel it? I don't wanna hear all your table talk.
Another issue that I found with family vlogging is how fake and scripted and unrealistic it can be. because a lot of these people put out a perfect image of what their lives are, but they never really share the bad side or the struggles. And again, thinking back to my channel, I started to realize how my videos started to change over time. In the beginning, I just shared my daily life, but over time, I started to feel like that was no longer enough. So I started to plan videos out. And my day-to-day life is pretty repetitive, like most people, so I felt like it would get super boring for my viewers. And because of this, we would do a lot of things we wouldn't normally do, and it was fun, but at the same time, I was having to plan these things and it was starting to take its toll on me. I started to feel like it wasn't my normal life and like I was putting on a show that wasn't truly my reality, because it wasn't. I would plan things to do on days I was recording in order to make my videos more interesting. But on days I wasn't recording, I would just do my normal day-to-day stuff. I felt like I had to portray this image of a perfect family that always did fun things, when in reality, my life was just the kids going to school, homework, after-school sports, and making dinner. And on the weekends, we would mostly stay home and just relax in our pajamas all day. Another change I noticed was that my kids were no longer as excited about filming as they were in the beginning, and it got to the point where my kids were getting annoyed with me because they were constantly having to wait for me to set the camera up or to change the battery if it happened to die in the middle of something we were filming. They started to notice I wasn't engaging as much as I normally would because I was stuck behind the camera trying to capture those moments. If they did something cute and I didn't get it on camera, I would ask them to do it again and then feel angry if they didn't do it the exact same way they did it the first time. But obviously it wasn't going to be the same because at that point it was ingenuous. And I started to feel like I needed the camera out 24/7 or I might miss something, and that started to become stressful as well. I couldn't just go to the park with my kids and enjoy that time without wishing I'd brought my camera. It just started to become too much to handle, and I could feel the burnout starting to set in. And because of this, I slowly started to back away from daily vlogging and started filming other types of videos instead. I was pregnant with my last child when I started to discover the dangers of family vlogging, and I was kind of on the fence about whether I wanted to continue doing what I was doing or not. And up to that point, I had been filming my entire pregnancy journey from the beginning, so I kind of felt obligated to continue. But deep down, I knew I needed to stop for the safety of my children and for their privacy. When my son was born, I took a few weeks to think about what I wanted to do, but in the end, I decided that I wanted to take them off my channel. So slowly, over the next few months, I started to set all of the videos that had them in them to private. It was a long process as I had over 400 videos at the time, but I did it. And to this day, I am still going through and finding videos that I still need to either delete or cut parts out of. But at this point, I'd say I've removed about 95% of the videos that I need to. I made the decision that I do not want to share my children if there's even a small chance it could put them in danger in any way. It is my job as their parent to protect them as much as I can, and I do not regret that decision at all.
Why you move to the right? Why you tryna fight? Just come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. First you wanna come around, then you say you're leaving town. Everything is upside down. Oh baby, I love you, yeah. Why you gonna leave when I need you the most? Wherever you go, I'll be there, you know. Don't be a stranger, don't be a ghost. Cause baby, I love you, yeah. Guess I'm gonna dance alone tonight. I'm gonna miss your body. You know I can never get it right without you, no. I don't wanna step into the light if I don't get you, shawty. You bring out the sweetness of my life, oh yeah. Come on and give me that, give me that, give me that good, good loving. Come on and show me that, show me that, show me that you're the one. I move to the left while you move to the right. Why you tryna fight?
A lot of times, what I will hear people saying is that they do family vlogs because they want to document their lives so that they have videos to look back on. But what I realized is that you can still do that. You can still make home videos and keep them for your kids to watch in the future. But what you don't have to do is post them on YouTube for thousands of strangers to watch. Another thing I've heard people say is that they do it so that grandma and grandpa who live states over can watch their grandchildren grow. But the thing is, you can still create videos and upload them privately to your account and then share a link with the people who you want to view it. And it doesn't have to be public. It took me a long time to get where I am, and strangely, I felt bad for those people who grew to love my children and who would watch my videos religiously. I kind of felt like I was letting them down, but again, my children's safety is my number one priority.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego. Your undenying, undying ego. Oh, look here he goes.
Right now, I am at a point where I don't know where I want my channel to go. I really enjoy making cleaning videos. They really help me to stay motivated to get things done around the house, and sometimes I feel like I just need that motivation. So I think that's what I'm gonna stick to for now. But yeah, those are my thoughts on this subject, and it's been on my mind for a long time now. And I am really so happy to finally get this video out there to share my thoughts with you guys. And I just wanted to say that If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to leave them down in the comments section, or if you want to, you can also DM me on Instagram. I would be happy to chat with you there as well. And then also, if you have ever thought about starting a family channel, or if you have one and are considering taking your children off, I do strongly recommend that you go and check out Josh's channel at the Dad Challenge Podcast. I will go ahead and leave a link to his channel in my description below if you want to check that out. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate the support. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day and stay happy and healthy. Bye guys.
Couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice, and how